my god, I can hardly believe that it's happening, but it is happening. Jurassic World Evolution 2, the Jurassic World Evolution sequel that we've all been hoping for and waiting for, it is coming, and it is coming much sooner than I expected. So there are tons of reasons to get excited, and I hope you'll get excited with me. In this video, I'm going to get deeper into the trailer, see what we can glean from it, and just share in the overall hype. Oh my god. My brain is still struggling to process this. I can't lie. I can't deny otherwise. I'm almost emotional. This is certainly the most exciting thing that has happened to me in a very long time, and we're all just going to collectively ignore how pathetic that is, okay? And we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna be happy for me. I'm happy for you. You're happy for me. We're all a big happy family, and we're getting our Jurassic World Evolution 2. Now, it was announced at Summer Games Fest, and I'll be perfectly frank, I was super cynical of them announcing it at Summer Games Fest based on some comments that Frontier has made on their social media, which I still think, as a very literal and autistic person, that it's that was like a big Jeff Goldblum pause right there. I still think that comment was unforgivable, but alright, I'm happy to be wrong about this. So happy. And thankfully the announcement came very soon into the live stream, because I was not looking forward to sitting through the entire thing. But yeah, they gave up the goods right away. Jeff Goldblum came in, and after a little bit of cringy banter about their similar names, he started off with his dramatic reading, which I'm assuming he just did in one take, collect his paycheck and go. But we love him, we all love him, and who needs more takes when you're Jeff Goldblum, right? Anyway, he made some jokes, and then he started in on his dramatic reading. If you want to see that, the uploads are all over the place. I already also uploaded it on my channel just because I wanted to share it with all of you as soon as possible, and I knew that this video would take a little bit. The most important thing I think Jeff Goldblum says is that he really emphasizes that we're going to new heights and new depths, and we see that in the trailer, as we'll get to a little bit later. But the fact that he emphasized it as much as he does makes me think that it's really going to play a big part in the game that's coming up. It's not going to be an afterthought the way the aviary was kind of an afterthought for the first Jurassic World Evolution. And of course, depths were never a part of Jurassic World Evolution, but they are going to be a big part of the sequel. And we're gonna go through the, we're just gonna go through the trailer and see what we can see, you know? I'm gonna play it, just play it, we're gonna experience it. This is going to be my second time seeing it. Here we go. Opening shot, you think it's a bird? It's not a bird, it's a Pteranodon. Very important to note, this is pre-rendered footage. But it looks very good. If we can see the Amargasaurus running in the front. We'll analyze the trailer later on in the video, so don't worry, we're just gonna go through it first. We have the flying Pteranodon. Looks like the Brachiosaurus are grazing from the trees, not from actual feeders. Look at that water. I mean, look at the Mosasaurus, but look at that water. Model is very similar to the first Jurassic World, but of course it's based on Battle of Big Rock. Here comes something very exciting. Oh, right, this one. This is very exciting, but I was talking about this. This is so exciting. Oh my god. When I saw, like, I was squealing through the entire trailer, but when that came up, like, coming in 2021, it was like full-on squealing and then just dead silence. Like, oh my god, it's happening this year? Because I was full-on expecting it to not be released until next year, to coincide with Jurassic World Dominion, and I think that was probably originally the plan. But of course, since Dominion was delayed, I think they were like, you know what, we'll release the game a little bit sooner than the movie. So it's coming in 2021. Oh my god, I'm so excited. My brain can't handle this. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but my brain cannot handle this. I am fried. Anyway, right. Let's go through the trailer shot by shot. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is insane. When you're seeing this without any context, you might think, oh, it's a bird, but then it's like, nope. What I think is really exciting is we see this big mega herd running across. Mostly Triceratops and Stegosaurus, as far as I can tell. We might have some other ceratopsians in there as well, but what I think is really exciting is we already get our first glimpse at a brand new dinosaur, and that's the Amargasaurus. It's just running in the foreground in front of the Jeep. Now, like I said, this is pre-rendered footage, so this is not in-game, and I think we all remember how different the OG Jurassic World Evolution trailer looked to what we eventually got, so I'm expecting it's not going to be quite of this caliber, but if we can get close to that, I'm a happy gal. I'm a happy gal. So yeah, we have our first new dinosaur confirmed. I see another Amargasaurus. There's actually three. I see three of them. As for the rest, just looks like Triceratops and Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus is my favorite dinosaur, so it's not just the Stegosaurus. Let's see what else we got. So the Pteranodon is sort of taking us along, which reminds me very much of the opening of Disney's Dinosaur. Then we get our first glimpse, really our only glimpse at human structures. We have a destroyed aviary, we have some utilitarian-looking buildings, and my first reaction to seeing this is it doesn't really look like a park. It looks like a nature reserve more than anything, with, you know, some facilities set up, like, for example, the Mosasaurus we see later. I feel like it's implied that it might be sick and that there's a team coming over to help. But yeah, first off, let's just address what we see right here. We see an entirely different climate than what we have grown used to. Very different climate from the 5 deaths, which are tropical. And this looks Northern American? Something like that. That seems like a safe bet. So right away it looks very different, but that's so exciting that we get just an entirely new environment. And I feel like this could also be a clue that, you know, we're not going to just get this biome, we're gonna go all over the world. Multiple biomes are definitely confirmed, as we can see in this beautiful Twitter banner for the newly renamed Jurassic World Evolution 2 Twitter account. We have our beautiful Rixie in the forefront, but what I'm really drawn to is the fact that we get a desert biome. So we really are taking this franchise all over the world in this Jurassic World Evolution sequel, and I could not be more excited. We also see the Amargasaurus in the center right there. Super, super exciting. We get our first glimpse at what is a very different building. It's an elongated. Maybe it's also an aviary, maybe it serves another purpose. Again, doesn't feel like much of a park, feels more like a nature reserve. So I'm very interested to see what they're gonna do with that. I do hope that more park building comes into play, but man, this is so exciting. We're finally going to get a variation in biome, and that's really, really what's going to keep... Shut up! I'm being hype right now. That's really what's going to keep this game very interesting for a longer period of time. Just, you know, variation is the spice of life. So the Pteranodon takes us further along. We see the destroyed aviary, and right away we get a difference in what we have in the OG Jurassic World Evolution and the Jurassic World Evolution sequel. If a Pteranodon escapes, he's not just going to fly into the sky and move along, you know, go to visit the Kirbys in Westgate? Where were they? No, they're actually, at least it's implied that they're going to be interacting with what is happening in your park or reserve. I'm assuming park building is still an aspect of it, but if it is, again, I'm assuming it is, but they're downplaying it for the purpose of this trailer at the very least, probably so it ties in better with Dominion. We see a beautiful classic Brachiosaurus. Like I said, it appears very strongly that they're feeding from trees and not a dedicated feeder. So we get some, honest to God Site B excitement over here. Very cool. We have a second Pteranodon flying in. Beautiful. Oh, I love Brachiosaurus. Second favorite dinosaur. I just decided. Actually, I've decided a while ago, but we're gonna move on. You're not interested. You want to see this. Let's see what else we can see. Beautiful mountains in the background. Again, scenery. It's top notch, but I'm a little bit hesitant to get too attached to that because, like I said, it's pre-rendered. Now it's not gonna look drastically different. I'm hoping. But, this is pre-rendered, so let's take that with a grain of salt. So we don't get our hopes up too much, but look at that water, it's so good. Oh my god, I want to bathe in it. That's probably not hygienic, though. Yeah, so we have what I think is a sick Triceratops, and I'm feeling the feels. I want to try to see if I can zoom in and enhance on the truck that's pulling up, but I feel like it's medical. And that they're going to be helping this poor Pseudoceratops. Maybe that water really just is poisoned, and that's why he's sick. We get a Compsognathus then leading the way, taking over the job from the Pteranodon. He's drinking some of that sweet, sweet water. We have beautiful reflection, beautiful rippling effect. Man, it's gonna be good. And then we have a big ol' foot stepping in, which is safe to say is the T-Rex. Do we hear the roar? No, we don't hear a roar, but I feel pretty confident in that it is a T-Rex, given how iconic that is for the franchise. Jurassic World Evolution 2, oh my god! I feel like it's very appropriate. I'm gonna get into like some, this might be too meta, but the original Jurassic World had a silver logo, and Jurassic World Evolution 2 has a gold logo, like the gold standard, the next level. This is top tier. Number one. I hope it is, but that's sort of what that is visually communicating to me, that like this is better. Slightly disappointed that it's just called Jurassic World Evolution 2. I get it from a marketing standpoint, but boy, that title is so long, it's really bad for YouTube titles. Then, of course, the exciting shot. This is something we've wanted to see since 2018, but we finally get a Mosasaurus. It looks like he's not in a tank. If he is, it's huge, which is also good, but it looks like he's just out in open water. Oh my god, I can't process this information. But yeah, we're going to get the Mosasaurus. It's not going to be DLC. I've talked about this in my video, 25 things I would want from the Jurassic World Evolution sequel. And one of the things I said was, we need Mosasaurus in the base game. Don't make that a DLC. Make up for the fact that it wasn't added to the OG version. Well, here we have it. It's in the base game. And then the double whammy coming in 2021. So we're in the 6th month of the year. So we have a maximum wait of 6 months ahead of us. It'll probably release somewhere, I'm guessing, in the lead up to December and the holidays, because that's like prime selling time. But that's just purely speculation. But yeah, whatever the case is, this is a lot sooner than I expected. So that's so very, very exciting. Oh my god, I can't wait. Coming in 2021. Oh, and this is also important for people. This final shot is coming on Steam, so we have a PC version. It's coming to PS5 and PS4. Now that is interesting, because those graphics, is that something suitable for PS4? Or maybe, they have like a separate version for PS4, so the PS5 version can be more powerful. I don't know, but it's coming to both PS4 and PS5, so next gen console is coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One, so it's also coming to both of those. It's also releasing on Epic Games, so that's another PC version of the game. So yeah, that's not surprising that they're releasing it to all platforms because, you know, that's how you make money. That does raise some concerns. Is that going to serve as an excuse for, you know, what we sort of got for the first version? I don't think Frontier made that excuse. We made that excuse for them that it was lacking in certain areas because it's also on console. I hope that's not going to be the case here, that we're just gonna get a fully fledged proper game, and I'm really excited about that. You're gonna see a lot more content about it on the channel. I am gonna end this video right here, but you can expect new videos to come up very shortly where we're really gonna go in depth and see what we can glean from this trailer. It is so I don't think I'll be able to sleep for like 3 weeks or possibly 6 months. This is so exciting. And yeah, again, I'm being fully honest here. I did not expect it. I was super wrong. What are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? I'm gone. The tide has pulled me out into an ocean of hype, and I'm gonna share it all with you. If you enjoy this channel and if you're excited about this game, please consider subscribing. I've done a lot of content on the original Jurassic World and Jurassic World Evolution, and will continue to do so. But of course, this is like the next chapter in all of our lives. So yeah, if you want to see content for that, please consider subscribing to the channel. It would mean so much to me if you would help out a small channel like my own. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, it's happening!